McDonald here.
And Phil Britton from TEMA, the Institute of Martial Arts. Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about conversions, and in particular, conversions from inquiry, the phone call, or when you meet the person and you get their details, to when they actually join up.
Look, there's so many numbers in there that are important to help you get a really good handle on how tight your sales process is. And there's a lot of people who may be listening to this going, well, I leave it to chance. I actually don't know where my recorded stats are. How many inquiries? What about from inquiry to appointment? Is there a drop zone there? And what that does is when we train our staff in these processes, it allows us to understand if there's a drop from when someone rings to making an appointment, there may be the conversation or the script not being followed to the T. So really important, guys, to make sure that you, one, identify your numbers and know exactly every step that you may have in a sales process so you can track if there is any drop zones from start to obviously having them as a client.
Look, a lot of you out there are going to have a different sales process. That's just what's going to happen. I know our sales process has been honed over the years and we believe we have the recipe for success. Like most people probably think, if you're kicking goals and people are joining and you're growing, well, everything's working, I suppose. That's what you're thinking. But if you don't have it broken down into different sections, or what I like to call buckets. So for example, you have your inquiry bucket, the bucket of people who are calling. Then you have a loop going into another bucket, the actual bucket of people who come into your door. And then you have another bucket of people who try your class out. And then you have another bucket of people who actually sit down and join up and check out the fees. So the thing is, if you've got all these buckets, it's a good chance for you to see what bucket's not filling up. At what point is the conversion rate not working? Therefore, we, the owners of the business, can then work out with the staff member what training they need to better convert the members.
Guys, Phil just touched on that really well. A lot of businesses that we talk to, the owners or the guys who are senior instructors are usually the best at converting and making those sales. But geez, you don't want to be reliant on the very best person in your school to be the only one that can meet and greet, because you're taking them away from obviously doing what they do well, and that's teaching some really awesome classes. So something myself and Phil have done over the years is refined our, conversion process so that it's trained, it's systemized, it's scripted, it's easy to follow. So even the most beginner staff member can follow and get some really great conversion. Now, don't get me wrong, we don't just send out anyone into the front line and have them do sales for us. But what I'm saying is it's a really simplified process to identify the areas they need in upskilling their training. They may be really charismatic on the phone, they may have a great rapport when it comes to actually delivering the first appointment, but geez, the class might have been that little bit scary or a little bit daunting and the kid didn't go past that point. So that gives us then an identification on how we can offer some suggestions on how to streamline that so they don't become a major issue in the future.
Look guys, as I said, everyone has a different process, so if yours is going straight into class, so be it, great work. If you have a program director trying to direct people into the right classes on a particular process, fantastic. Everyone's going to have a different process what to do. But if you're not getting the results you want, if you're not converting from when someone actually calls your number, calls your phone, or walks into your dojo or your school, if you're not getting the conversions right, something's wrong and you need to check out where that is so you can repair that. Because if you don't repair, the damage to your school could be you going out of business. It could be that your classes are not getting full. It means that you're not going to be able to employ people. It means you're going to be running like a headless chicken, crazy in the world, not knowing what to do or where you're spending your money, as we mentioned in the last video with the marketing and return on investment.
Team, what I want to do is I just want to share with you something that myself and Phil have created over the last 6 months. We've had a ton of emails in regards to sales and conversion. So what we've actually done is we've documented our entire sales process in a 3-month course. Now, this is not us trying to sell to you, but I definitely know we've been asked a ton of times, what process do you use? So we've actually then replicated everything from step-by-step instruction, how to grow a salesperson, a dynamic sales team in your business. And as I said, it doesn't need to be a seasoned veteran with 20 years worth of sales experience. We have some really great guys come on board, have 6 months as a martial artist as experience, got the right personality, and they follow the recipe and do a great job. So again, if you're interested in finding out more about that, drop us a line. We'd be happy to share some of that information and hopefully we can answer some questions there.
Well guys, in the next video, we're going to be talking about another magic metric that we like to account for, which is the average student fee. Everyone might do it a little bit different, or might not even measure this, but average student fee is a very important statistic that you need to measure and match. So I can't wait to share with you guys some of the stats and the information we have on average student fee. Look forward to next time, guys.
Don't forget, I just got to jump in before you go. If you're seeing this on a different player other than our website, team, check it out at tima, tima.com.au. There's a library full of podcasts, other blogs, great video there that really may resonate with helping you set this year as your best year ever. So go and check it out, team. Send us some questions and we'd love to see if we can answer them.
Ciao.
Take care.